Oh, wir sollen Dudes killen, anscheinend. 14? Holy shit. Ich mein, don't mind if I do.
Let's get it done snappy. All set and ready to tumble.
I'm the one you want.
Cheers, you're a gem.
Wait! I know who to rely on, Juniper.
Geht zum Glück relativ schnell, ne?
You're dealing with me. Cheers, you're a gem. Falcon.
Dark Banner.
Down
Why? Hammerhead. Uppercut.
Green Falcon. Fatal.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall. Gonna blast them into next week.
Let's end this quick. Crusher.
No, you're dealing with me. Cheers, you're a gem. Feel that.
Uppercut slap. Hammerhead.
Kann ich die auch noch aggroen? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Nicht zu weit weg für. Okay, da bin ich zu weit weg für. Schade, aber ist okay.
With you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Da-dum.
Let's get it done snappy.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
You're dealing with Noah. Me.
I'm the one you
You're
want.
a gem.
Diese Attacken aneinander rein ist cooler als ich dachte.
You're dealing with me. Off the enemy. No more. You're dealing with me. Overboard.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Sind das hier zufälligerweise einfach genau 14 Monster?
Gonna blast them into next week.
Don't worry, I'll coordinate.
Wahrscheinlich schon, oder?
You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support.
I'm the one you want.
Cheers, you're a gem.
I'm the one you want. Good job, Uni. Good going, Uni. I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Why?
Nature.
Crusher.
I'll give the enemies on me. Love to see it. Fire!
Coming together. Guys, sometimes we're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Siehe da, zufälligerweise passt das ziemlich genau mit den 14 Monstern.
Get it done snappy.
We can do it, no doubt about it.
Hit 'em over and over.
For a fool.
Going, Uni.
You're dealing with me. Cheers, you're a gem. Off the enemy. You're dealing with me.
Ich hoffe, das lohnt sich, dafür, dass ich jetzt die 14 Dudes hier killen musste. Mega pisst, wenn das jetzt einfach nur so ein richtig dummer Schatz ist.
Juniper.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Fast wins.
Make this quick.
You're dealing
I'm the
with
one
me.
you want.
Thanks for the support.
Slippery.
Wait to shovel over and over. Down, You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support.
I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. I know who to rely on, Juniper. Hang on this. Nothing about
Tada!
handle.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
So, dann schauen wir mal.
Together now. Here we go. We should be able to rest here.
Ow! This one's totally gonna have something great. Is this like a rare thing? Ooh, I'm all excited.
Man sollte anscheinend echt diese Dudes hier machen. Das lohnt sich richtig mit diesen Goldmünzen. Cool.
Always nice to see a new face.
So. Wir haben ganz schön viele Themen, über die wir reden können mittlerweile. Aber gut, das war interessant. Jetzt mal schauen, wie wir... Oh, ich weiß, wo wir sind. Okay, wir sind hier. Das ist ein bisschen doof. Das ist eigentlich gar nicht mal so gut, dass wir da sind. Also müssen wir diesen ganzen krüppeligen Weg wieder hier zurück, ne? Und dieses ganze Ding da hoch und... Nee, gar nicht. Wir müssen hier diesen ganzen Weg wieder hoch. Super ätzend. Nehmen wir doch lieber diesen Weg hier. Aber wir haben zumindest gesehen, was da ist und es hat sich gelohnt. So, es war voll cool. Wir haben einen geheimen Ort gefunden. Wir haben so einen Maschinendude repariert. Ich kann jetzt nicht sagen, dass dieser kleine Exkurs ins Unbekannte irgendwie voll doof war.
Ready or not? Touchdown!
I've never traveled so far from my colony before.
You'll do just fine, Juniper. Let's go.
Could that be a path?
Was zum Funken? Das Ding ist aus dem Nichts aufgetaucht. Vorsicht, es greift an.
You're dealing with me. Cheers, you're a gem. I'll end it here.
Eat this!
I'll bring you down. No question.
You won't get away!
I'll end it here. Ah! I've lost the enemy. You're dealing with me. I don't want to die. I'll get you too.
Hau raus!
Julie, come on. It's too early to rest. Was I taking a dirt nap? Sorry, Neo.
Also die Themen können schon ganz interessant sein, weil es da manchmal so ein bisschen Background-Informationen zu manchen Sachen gibt. Aber ja, größtenteils sind die schon so ein bisschen... geht so.
More where that came from!
Just one.
I'll show you!
I'm serious. Just
More where
one.
that came from! Give it up!
You're in free now.
Ah, cool. Es ist verschwunden. Was war das denn? Wahrscheinlich unsere Verfolger. Aber so ein Lefnis habe ich noch nie gesehen. Ein neues Modell? Es bringt nichts, uns darüber jetzt Gedanken zu machen. Wir sollten schnell weiter. Ja, aber wir müssen auf der Hut bleiben. Zumindest bis wir den Wald verlassen. Wack! Das klingt sehr
The
mysteriös.
frying pan and into the fire.
Keves and Agnes are both fully mobilized. We'll have to pick them off one at a time.
Is there a good use for that?
Hier liegt voll viel Stuff rum.
Whoa, visitors.
I'm the one you want.
Thanks for the support.
Big
This
hero!
is
Come
me.
here.
Love to see it. Now, liberation.
Hammerhead!
Fire. Epic scream.
Cool down!
Der eine Dude wird mir übrigens auch schon gespoilert. Also nicht wirklich. Mir wurde nur gesagt, dass die Quest, glaube ich, recht cool ist.
Push through!
Aber recht kompliziert oder so.
Uppercut slap!
Aber es lohnt sich wohl, die zu machen. Daher
Way too soon!
Hear that, Noah?
mal schauen, ob wir die machen.
Better not spill any of this. Hey, this one means business.
Hä? Ist das dein Ernst?
Ready or not?
How about no?
Touchdown!
I hate enemies that can't gauge the odds.
Alle zuhören, großer Notfall. Was ist denn los, Manana? Wenn es so weitergeht, dann... Füßchen von Manana werden abfallen und nie mehr nachwachsen. Seit unserem Aufbruch aus Kolonie 1000 wir gelaufen. Wir sollten uns nach einer Stelle für ein Lager umsehen. Lager! Lager heißt Essen, oder? Und Essen heißt Kochen, oder? Ich hoffe, dafür reicht deine Kraft noch, Manana. Natürlich. Manana hat aber Kohldampf, als gäbe es keinen Morgen. Deshalb müssen Freunde bitte beim Kochen mithelfen, damit Essen schneller fertig ist. Klar, wir helfen dir.
I'm curious to see what tactics you have in place surrounded by so much nature.
What say we go hunting together?
Das ist schon hübsch hier. Na komm, so.
I'm just gonna lie here and you can't stop me.
Personal hygiene is every soldier's duty.
So. Können wir hier vielleicht schon was machen? Was auf jeden Fall ganz cool wäre. Wir brauchen Bisogi-Hörner. Und liebe Bezoarsteine.
Right, all done.
Wanna try it out?
Right, all done.
Wanna try it out?
Pretty good, right?
Wanna try it out?
Pretty good, right?
Wanna try it out?
Cool. Okay.
That's
So ein
enough
bisschen
for
random die Questline. Okay, schade. Ich dachte, die wäre cool. So. Hier können wir bestimmt auch noch was machen, oder? Yo, 40, hau raus.
Definitely feel stronger.
Jetzt können wir theoretisch sogar schon gegen die Monster kämpfen, die da oben rumlungern, oder? Wenn die halt 6 Level über uns sind, müsste das ja irgendwie hinhauen.
Gasp! Food is entirely missing! Manana not even get single fill of stomach yet!
I just saw you stuffing your cheeks.
The rations should have been divided equally.
Manana walked more than used to today. Tummy was rumbly-grumbly. Not much we can do, though. Not now.
Manana ist einfach ein Mood. Das fühle ich gerade sehr.
Manana, look, we've still got a ways to go. So you're gonna have to get used to rationing stuff out, okay?
Oh no, nicht die Vögel.
Oh, the food's completely gone!
What's up? What's wrong?
What did you say was gone?
I think she was yelling about food.
What? No way. For real?
Friend sure did not just put elsewhere and forget.
Nuh-uh. I'm positive it was right here.
Indeed. I checked it myself before I turned in.
Don't tell me someone scoffed the whole lot.
Ah, no way.
Manana will leave no plate unpolished. That awful, false accusation! Not even Manana ever stooped to such crude, vulgar behavior.
All right, we get it. Just chill out already.
Manana refused to become Frosty. This now matter of honor and dignity. For starters.
I know Manana was feeling a bit peckish, but she can't have eaten up the lot.
So who then?
Clearly it wasn't Riku. That guy barely eats at all, right?
Ach, wenn wir doch nur eine Möglichkeit hätten, Spuren zu verfolgen.
Not one art of restraint.
Hey, check it.
Manana do not.
A feather? But what kind?
I found tracks. Here.
Nobody's blaming you here.
These footprints. I think they're Turkic.
Mystery solved then. A Turkin feather.
So, they raided our supplies.
Lands can stop apology. Honor and dignity of Manana left in tatters from vile and baseless accusation.
Come on, please, lighten up already.
All accusations aside,
Even if received 10
we're really strapped for food.
Guess we'll have to go foraging.
Before you ate 'em.
I concur.
is not foregone. Manana
Luckily, this area is pretty bountiful all in all, so we might not be too hard pressed.
Well, better get to it.
Right.
Before.
Okay.
Anyway, that clearly too much eat. Manana is bottomless pit.
Meh? Well, had Riku know Manana is dainty eater.
Not denying.
Lies and deceit. On this day of days, Manana will have retribution!
Looks like we've got ourselves a runner. Slipped out from the castle.
Is this okay? He could get in touch with Ouroboros. Won't that impact our previous arrangements?
Not to worry. If he does make contact, they'll come.
Really?
Ouroboros are simply like that.
Well, if you say so, we can probably take your word. Right, O?
Certainly. As you say, P, we probably can take his word.
Wenn wir schon neuen Proviant sammeln müssen, sollten wir Sachen bevorzugen, die sich möglichst lange halten. Guter Punkt. Mal überlegen. Pilze und Früchte vielleicht? Ist klar. Hat eigentlich wirklich niemand was mitbekommen, als sich diese Truthahns ins Lager geschlichen haben? Kein bisschen. Rico hat friedlich Haier gemacht. Tut mir leid, mir ist auch nichts aufgefallen. Wir sind so viel gelaufen, dass wir alle ganz schön erschöpft waren. Sonst wären dir mit deinen scharfen Ohren die Truthahns sicher nicht entgangen. Ich glaube nicht, dass irgendwer Mio einen Vorwurf machen will. Sicherlich nicht. Aber wir sollten definitiv alle besser auf unsere Vorräte aufpassen. Ja, bringt auch nichts, jetzt im Nachhinein groß darüber zu klagen. Suchen wir einfach was Essbares, okay? Das ist doch... ein Zirkel. Immer nur Pilze machen auf Dauer auch nicht satt. Etwas Fleisch wäre doch nicht schlecht. Gut, dann sammeln wir mal, was wir kriegen können. Babababab.
Anlude meat is sparking amazing.
Guess we know what's on the menu today, then.
Gonna blast them into next week.
6 colonies with me on the job.
Tom! You're dealing with me. That's a big help. Got you.
Damn.
I'm the one you want.
Thanks for the support.
Wait!
Die sind gar nicht mal so schwach eigentlich. Obwohl doch, sie sind nur Level 30, ich bin Level 40. Alles cool. Das Einzige, was ein bisschen doof ist, ist, dass ich keine dritte Attacke ausrüsten konnte. Ich glaube, das geht ja ab Level 40. So, die sind insofern random, dass es etwas schwierig ist, die gezielt zu verfolgen. Da hängen mehrere Quests mit drin. Ja, das habe ich auch gehört. Dass es halt nicht nur eine Quest ist, sondern so eine ganze Questline irgendwie, die man so ein bisschen verfolgen muss. Aber die kannst du auch nicht so einfach machen. Ich glaube, da musst du echt weiter im Spiel für sein, oder?
Smooth as always, Noah.
Much relief. Glad Riku had just power frame last night. Should perform 30% better than leading brand.
What's you on about, leading brand? I get that we're weaker than Agnians, so we need this to get on more of an even footing in combat, but...
Friends say but. Why but?
We just need oomph, you know? Like, kapow! Sort of thing.
Sound effects not help comprehension.
Oh, you know. Like that doodad Noah has.
Doodad?
Ujima flip. You know what I mean. Don't make me say it.
What friend want to use for?
Well,
Not on Yoran by any chance? If so, Riku have to pass.
Oh, come on.
So Riku gets right. Backing up, this plan of Lance, Noah privy to it? Make decision without consult allies? Bad form.
But he's our enemy.
And who decide that? Yoran ever say himself? That he enemy?
He didn't. I did.
In absence of complete picture?
Well, but he's different.
So after meet just once, Lance make up mind?
Then what are we gonna do?
Only thing friends can. Keep moving forward.
Warum ist Riku so
How's that
cool?
gonna solve
Oh mein Gott.
anything? Should never have asked.
Also, doodad, not that kind of thing.
Hey, should we go check out the other side? too?
Universalu, danke für 3 Monate Treue.
Whoa! Got a rare doodah right
Such
here.
is the officer's duty.
Uncharted territory always puts me on edge.
Hey, look! That's a really odd-looking tree.
Das ist doch ein Bossmonster, oder? Das ist so eine fleischfressende Pflanze.
Oh, wondrous day! Cannot believe eyes. It's fruit of legend.
Sehr
Bright
schön.
fig. What's a bright fig when it's at home?
Let me guess. They're stupidly delish. Oh, guaranteed! Deliciousness is such that friends will be picking up jaws from ground for weeks. Uh-oh. What's up? Are they rotten or something? Tragedy strike. These not ripe for plucking yet, let alone eating. If eat now, bitter flavour cause agonizing death. Huh? I don't know. They look tasty enough to me. Bright fig not good for eating even after full yellow. Still have to wait another year before able to enjoy.
That's too long. Man, so much for that. Never mind. You can always come back next year. It's legendary, right? You wouldn't want to miss out.
Guess we'll have to. But, Mia, a year from now?
Even if I might not get to do it. You guys can still have a taste.
Why wouldn't you... Whoa.
Love, you've got to stop being so detached about it. You'll just get everyone feeling guilty. Oh, sorry. Please don't mind me.
Don't mind me, she says. Of course we're gonna mind you, doll.
Hey, how can you be so casual about it? What do you mean, casual? I assure you, I'm not. I'm actually pretty flustered.
You defo don't look it.
If it looks that way to you, well, that's because I shouldn't even be here.
What do you mean?
This life's a gift from a dear friend. It should have been me. I should have died out there that day. So this isn't really me. I'm just living on her time. Maybe that's why.
Somehow, that reminds me of us.
I know. When we're interlinked, I can see a glimpse. Inferno, destruction, land screaming.
Noah's memories. What if, bear with me, that friend of yours, she showed up like Yoren?
As an enemy?
As an enemy.
I suppose I'd want to know same as Lance. Simply why?
Gotcha. I figured.
Why is it that you gave your life for mine? Why? You could have lived longer yourself, Miyabi. Why did you do it?
So her name was Miyabi? Sorry. Guess it's a sensitive subject.
It's funny. I thought I had it all locked down. Thank you. Whatever a reason, I'd accept it. Facts. Whatever the truth may be.
And that's it? No looking back?
Well, my de facto partner's running full steam ahead. I mean, I can't very well go backwards, can I now?
Your partners now, eh? I suppose you are at that. I wonder, how does he see things?
I think there's more food to find over there.
Aww, das war cute.
It'd be rude not to.
Ah, ich kann nicht springen. Okay. Ich dachte, wir könnten das verschnellern, indem wir einfach hochhüpfen. Aber nein, dann lässt sie einfach los.
Time for a climb.
So, warte mal. Wir haben doch jetzt... Genau. Sick. Das müssen wir jetzt wieder mit jedem Einzelnen durchmachen. Oh. cool. Stellt sich heraus, wir müssen doch alles automatisch ausrüsten mit den Dudes. Und zwar mit jedem einzelnen. Nun.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Hey, what's this food you're on about? Did you scoff it all up already?
We couldn't even if we wanted to.
Mhm. Was ist das? Davon haben wir gestern schon mal welche gesehen, oder? Die wachsen hier im Wald überall. Ja, sieht so aus. Da hätten wir des Rätsels Lösung. Worum geht's? Auf den ersten Blick ähneln sie stark einem gewöhnlichen Seetangpilz. Doch in Wahrheit handelt es sich um Schlummerlinge, die nach dem Verzehr eine stark betäubende Wirkung haben. Was? Das bedeutet also... Weil wir alle von den Pilzen gegessen hatten, haben wir so fest geschlafen, dass die Truthahns uns unbemerkt ausrauben konnten. Zumindest wäre das meine Theorie. Ich werde Mia und die anderen warnen. Nu. Manana war also doch schuld, weil Manana böse Pilze mitgekocht hat. Naja, wir haben doch alle die Vorräte gesammelt. Dich trifft keine Schuld. Aber Manana war super böse auf Lance wegen Anschuldigung. Tut Manana wirklich leid. Ach Quatsch, passt schon. Viel wichtiger vom Herumlatschen. Jetzt bei der Futtersuche habe ich mächtig Kohldampf bekommen. Wir haben noch langsam genug. Wollen wir nicht mal wieder zum Lager zurückgehen und was essen? Jau! Happy Zeit!
We've rounded up plenty of ingredients. Looks tasty.
Oh, this amounts to keep us going for a while.
Gräbt er jetzt nicht was aus? Oder auch nicht?
Good thing we found this.
Oh, whack 'em good.
Ach komm.
All right then. That should be us good for food now.
Yeah. Looks like that'll last us a little while.
What's wrong, Mio?
Who's there? Come out!
Boliaris!
Yeah, much better. I owe you.
What are you doing over this way? I thought you were going to the castle.
Yeah. No, I went. And this is what I got for my trouble.
So, tell us, what happened?
Ooh.
But why, Your Majesty? Why would you attack Colony 4?
You came into contact with Ouroboros, did you not? I'd call it burning out the contagion.
Contagion?
You're implying we've been contaminated?
Have you not? You've been removed from the protection of the flame clocks. You no longer need to wager your lives in battle.
Who struggles not in life deserves not to live. That is the compact of our nation, and moreover, the truth.
Majesty, my queen.
Yet, to punish you all for fate's machinations would be a misstep. Therefore, I shall grant you a chance.
What must I do?
Eliminate Ouroboros.
You want me to... Noah and the rest?
Naturally, I am cognizant of the fact that the enemy is wily and capable. I have no intention of sending you alone.
Kamaravi! Why are you here?
Ethel. How? But you're not even on the same side.
Entertainment.
Pardon?
Those who have been released from the Flame Clock's sacred indenture cannot be affected by the Mobius Iris. To bring you back under control, I would have to force your rebirth. But that wouldn't be nearly as fun.
The power you two wield surpasses even some of our consuls. I have great hopes for you. Ethel, Kamaravi.
They gave Ethel and Kamaravi new furnaces. They've been made specifically to kill Ouroboros. The tune-up might take a little while. Though, you don't have much time. The two of them are after your heads.
You're sure of this? Really?
That's why I came here. To give you warning. They already know your rough position. That's how I found you in the first place. What's this?
Plans of the castle. They were tuning up my Pharonis when I happened upon them. They include schematics for the Annihilator. Take them and go back to Colony 4.
Commander, you mean?
If they can find us wherever we are, I want to at least secure a way for us to put up a fight. Am I wrong?
But Mom, we can't very well.
Also, about Noah's group. If you happen across them, tell them this. I will use lethal force, yes?
What?
Furthermore, tell them I wish them all the best of luck. I hope they reach their goal.
Commander?
Oh, Ethel. She sounds serious. And still telling us to just keep going?
Well, that's Ethel for you. Hard-headed as they come.
Won't she get into trouble because of you slipping out?
Hardly. I'm just one missing foot soldier. No one's gonna pay it any mind.
Huh? But your wounds earlier.
Truth is, air from falling off a cliff on the way here. It was dark as snuff.
Are you tugging my wings?
Well, anyhow, it's nothing for you lot to fret over. This is our problem now. You focus on achieving your objective.
We appreciate it.
But man, why's the commander got to duke out with you lot, eh? And why was our foe Kamaravi there, the Ashbar? Feels like the whole world's turned on its head. Alrighty, I'm heading back. Got it? You lot scoot on along out of these parts. There's still some time before they're done tweaking. And with you on foot...
We're not running away. Not after all this.
Huh?
I'm staying too.
What? Really?
That light we saw a while back. If that had come from the Annihilator, even if we were to somehow reach our destination, if it was at the cost of all your lives, it wouldn't be worth it. Surviving like that, I couldn't bear it.
Mimi.
Mia. Boliaris. The castle plans. Can you share them?
Noah, you're not... You wouldn't.
The fact remains, it was us that destroyed your clock. Therefore...
Yes, but that's...
Either way, I think it's clear at least part of the blame lies with us. It's only fair, then, that we destroy this Annihilator. Agreed?
You for real?
I'd be up for a little detour.
Same here.
He did offer us shelter. That creates an obligation.
No way around. Someone here needs to keep friends in line. Count Riku in.
If plan on fighting, we'll need first-rate chef too. Oh.
And that's it. No looking back. Well, my de facto partner's running full steam ahead. I mean, I can't very well go backwards, can I now?
Oh, fine. Go on then. You wouldn't make it far inside the castle without a proper healer anyway.
Uni.
Thanks, guys. You're the best. I'll head back to Colony 4, in case the shit hits the fan. Good luck, then, to all of you.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Remember, we're up against the castle. Get too close, and we may come under fire. What's our plan?
I think we'll be able to manage, as long as we're careful.
Come to think of it, you used to go to the castle for off-seer training once a year, right, Noah?
The Black Fog. Is there much there?
There's actually quite a bit. Around this time, the whole area is shrouded in it. They couldn't find us in that cave in Neil Valley, right?
And you think we can repeat that?
Maybe.
Using the fog to approach is clever, but risky. What if an annihilation event occurs?
You know, I hadn't really given it much thought up until you mentioned it. But, oddly, it hasn't been happening.
Seriously?
I'm not sure why. Behind the castle, there's an ether deposit being mined, in an area facing a lake. The ether being obtained there is then delivered into the castle through a freight entrance.
So that's where we'll get our sneak on.
There won't be anyone in the containers. If we can just get to them, without being spotted...
Then we can get into the castle. Okay, let's assume we do give the guards the slip. What do we do once we're inside the place?
Tyon, the sensors. What was the Colony Force soldiers' search radius with the fog out?
Their scanning range, I'd put in the ballpark of 15 metri.
Look here. In the reserve area, there's a maintenance hatch that leads directly to the outer wall. If we make it through here and get to the main housing, it'll land us in front of the Annihilator.
Less chance of being spotted by troops outside, too.
We can do this.
There's one concern. The castle is the Queen's residence. What if we're found by the consuls?
Then I guess we'll have a fight on our hands. But it's not like we don't have a retreat. Here. In Kevez, after a homecoming, they wash away the belongings of the dead as part of a ritual. It's an understated affair. And the channel they use for it is here. It flows straight out, connecting to the lake outside the castle.
I see. So we open a hatch near the Annihilator, ride the current, and we should come out right at the lake.
More Snuffy water. Every time we run, why do we always end up getting drenched? I mean, feathers are a bitch to dry.
Every time being our grand total of once.
Well, let's just hope we don't have to fight. That's the ideal case.
That's it then.
Ready whatever supplies you need. Then we can go.
Ich möchte eigentlich aufhören, weil ich müde bin und es ist spät. Aber ich glaube, jetzt wird es spannend. Daher ein bisschen noch. Kleines bisschen noch. Ich will zumindest wissen, wohin mich mein Weg führt.
Is there a good use for that? Hey, this one means business.
Ach.
Cheers, you're a gem. Down jump. Feel that power real.
Hä? Oh, das hat meine Attacken zurückgesetzt, ne? Witzig.
I'll keep the enemies on me. Love to see it. That worked pretty good. Hey, Tyon.
It means there were no holes in my strategy.
Dann, Sekunde. Wir sind eh fertig, ne? Dann...
I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
Leave the healing to me.
Okay, ich glaube, das passt soweit.
Time for a climb.
Nebel. Jetzt wird's aufregend.
Don't let your guard down.
The great sword. Majestic as ever. We must be getting closer.
Better not spill any of this.
Moving troops through mountains or woodland tends to be strenuous. Let's take every precaution.
Don't worry. I'm keeping a careful eye on our surroundings.
Das hier wird... Ah, okay.
Fight with focus.
You know this one by heart. You're dealing with me. Senna! Love to see it! Liberation! Planted! Arrow!
Never the park in the air.
Oh, er ist sogar 44. Damn.
Senna! Love to see it! Of nature! I'll get the enemies on me! Senna! Love to see it! That looks like it stings!
Good going, Uni.
Nice. Dann mal ab nach oben.
Time for a climb.
Ich meine, hier geht's nicht lang, aber trotzdem mal schauen. So ein bisschen ausreizen, dass wir noch ein bisschen länger machen.
Uncharted territory always puts me on edge.
Ha. Okay, das sieht aufregend aus. Ich glaube, das schaffen wir nicht. Wenn der Dude so 5 Level über uns ist, das könnte ein bisschen kritisch werden.
Cheers, you're the gem. You're dealing with me. Cheers, you're the gem. You'll do this. Cheers, you're the gem. Liberation! You're dealing with me.
You're a lifesaver. I'm ahead.
What's impact?
Punch your lights out.
I'll keep the enemies on me. Senna! Love to see it.
We can do this.
I'm fit to burn.
Oh mein Gott.
You're on fire, lads.
Fire! Liberation! Arrow!
Dark banner.
What's impact? Love ahead.
Wait.
You're dealing with me.
Thanks.
Sehr schön.
We'll blow you away. I'm ahead.
Down, down.
Moving ray. Big impact.
Nice.
Spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it. Whoa!
Guys, get ready to fight.
Dude, all right.
Anyone you want.
Thanks for the support.
All right, keep them coming.
You're on fire, lads. Move.
You hit them where it hurts. Wait to show them through the bump.
Heal bullet.
Oh, ich kann ihn nicht von hinten angreifen, weil seine Tröte im Weg ist. Cute.
Get on your level.
Watch out.
Heal bullet.
Fast cool down.
Going well. Nice move. No more.
Why?
Pull.
Heal bullet.
I'm the one you want. The heat is on.
Punch your lights out.
Move.
Heal bullet. Everyone healed up. No complaints. Cheers, you're a gem. What's impact? Fires are building up.
US ready for this.
We've got them pinned down.
Ich hoffe, das lohnt sich, was auch immer in dieser Schatzkiste drin ist, dafür, dass die so ein Trara hier machen.
We can do this.
I'm fit to burn. Liberation!
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall. Come to uni.